Hello my loves, it's Kat, how are you? So today we have another Pika card, and today's Pika card was a requested one. So this one is about your future boyfriend or girlfriend. Who are they, when you're going to meet them and how, and any other details I can dig out. So yeah, what you need to do is to choose a card or a crystal. You may be drawn to multiple, and that's completely okay. So here we have pile number 1 with fluorite. Pile number 2 with red aventurine, and pile number 3 with kiwi jasper. So when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find your timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see at your reading. Ready? Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. So you chose the fluorite. And syksy, vartija. So this one is the autumn card. And vartija means a guard in English. So yeah, this is really interesting. The thing about the guard is that they can seem a little bit hermit-like. They protect their people, but they kind of do it alone. But the thing about this guard person is that, I'm talking about the guard, the card, by the way, is that they really value friendship. And what I'm getting here, I'm getting kind of like Luke vibes from the Gilmore Girls. Someone a little bit hermit-like, but who is a great friend, an amazing friend, and who would do anything for the person that they loved. That is the kind of person that I see for you. And my cards are acting up. They have a lot to say. But yeah, that is something that I really see. Someone who is a little bit, someone who likes to be alone and values their alone time. But, but they still have a community, people to take care of, and they do it happily. Kind of exactly like Luke, like when Luke's sister decided that she couldn't deal with her son anymore, she shipped a son over to Luke's. And when his uncle died, he was the one who took care of the whole funeral and everything, and nobody else really cared. Because he cares. He is someone who really deeply cares and values friendship and people, even though they seem a little hermit-like. Yeah. I hope you've seen Gilmore Girls, because Luke is exactly what I see for you. So let's see, how do they make you feel? What is it like being with them? Oh really? Okay. So we have air and water dragon. Helps you to connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, express your inner song. Interesting, super interesting. I was thinking, because I had another card in mind when I took this deck out, but that doesn't mean it's not possible though. Hold on, let me think for a minute. Air and water dragon. I feel like what is going to happen is that you are going to manifest this person in. And by manifesting this person in, kind of makes you believe in manifestation and higher power and divine timing and everything. They make you really believe in that after meeting this person, because they are exactly what you were looking for. Perhaps you didn't even know what you were looking for, but you were looking for someone like this person. oh, by the way, if this is a girlfriend, then who do I see? I see someone like super tough. And again, a little bit hermit-like. And someone who kind of, I'm seeing Robin from How I Met Your Mother, because she's tough, you know, like she's not afraid to be alone, and she's actually kind of tends to prefer to be alone, but then again, she has these friendships that she truly values. That is kind of what I see if this would be a girlfriend for you. But yeah, I feel like it's not about really how they make you feel. I feel like they make you feel incredibly safe. They are definitely someone you can trust and count on. So that is definitely there. But what is being said to me is that you may have doubted how these things work, you know, like spiritual things and stuff, manifestation and law of attraction and stuff like that. You may have doubted it, but after you meet this person, you're like, no, hell yes. Like, yeah, it actually works and it exists, and this person was here all along for me. And a part of it is also like divine timing. I remember when I was single for 6 years, I think, yeah. 6 years. And I wasn't super anxious to meet somebody, but kinda, you know? And I remember when I met then my now boyfriend, I was like, oh, okay, got it. I know why I needed to wait for so long. I know why it never worked out with anybody else, because I was waiting for this person right here. And yeah, it's kind of like that. Perhaps they are in a relationship right now, or they are getting over a person, and it wouldn't be helpful for you to meet them right now, because then you wouldn't be able to do anything about your future. Basically, like, this is happening in divine timing, and I know people hate to hear that, but it makes sense later. It makes sense later. So let's get some more about their personality. I actually just saw like a cafe and a library. I feel like you see them a few times before you even talk to them, and I feel like I just heard like, what an unpleasant person. Like, you may have a completely different idea about each other before you get to talking, you know, like maybe both of you never talk, you see each other a few times, but you never talk actually. And you have this idea about each other, like, oh my god, they're just so rude. They must hate people, and maybe they think that, you know, you're too friendly and talk too much and stuff like that. And then when you actually get to talking, you're like, wow, this person is actually kind of cool. I'm not saying enemies to lovers. What is the other one? I don't know. Kind of like, let's say more like light. I don't know. It's weird. And I feel like that might be just for one of you, so I'm not gonna get stuck on it. But yeah, I do feel like you may have, your first impressions may not be that great, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna go great. We have Hedgehog, Independence. I can set boundaries. So these cards are in Finnish, so I'm going to translate them to you. So it says, I can set boundaries for others. Yes. And then we have the Bear, Strength. I am strong and powerful. Cool. Yeah. I feel like they are in a pretty good shape, but let me tell you something. I feel like for some reason, their like they are in a very good shape, but it doesn't show. Like maybe they wear some like baggy clothing that doesn't actually show how they are underneath. I feel like that is going to be a bit of a surprise, I think, just a little bit. But let's get to other messages. They are so protective over you, by the way. Ooh, oh crap. Oh, and it could even be that because perhaps you are more like a Hufflepuff. Oh, sorry, I kicked the camera. Sorry. You seem like a Hufflepuff person to me a little bit. This seems like a Hufflepuff plus Slytherin type of relationship to me. Oh my god. Okay, we have 2 cards for you. Let me find them here. Beautiful. We have Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. I feel like you are a little bit... How about... let me rephrase that. I feel like you are a little bit fiery. Definitely. And they are a bit more grounded. You may have a lot of ideas. You might be kind of like all over the place a little bit. But they are like very heavily grounded and strong and there. Just there. They may not be super excited about things, the things that you are excited about, but they are excited about you. You know? Do you know what I mean? They may not want to go and have a vacation at Bali, but they will go because you want to go. Because you want to experience that. They may not want to go skydiving, but they know it's important for you. They know it's on your bucket list, so they will do it for you. Or will do it with you or take you there. You know, does that make any sense? That is what I feel here. And I also feel that you may have been single for some time yourself as well. And you may have gotten a little bit worried, like, okay, so where is this person? Even though you're kind of fine. You're kind of okay. Like, you're not super desperate, but it would be nice to spend, you know, share your life with someone. That is how I feel it for you. Now they, on the other hand, they are half expecting to spend their lives on their own. Because I feel like a lot of people have said that to them. Like if you're like this, then you will never find anybody or something like that. They have kind of taken that as like, okay, well, fine. I do feel that. Another card on the floor. I don't know what he's talking about. Sorry, I got a text message, and I don't know if you can hear the buzz when I get a message, but if you do, you can take those clangs and bings and clings and buzz as signs, or like whatever you were thinking at that moment, it's true. Basically, it's a confirmation. Yes, we have 8 of Swords. That makes a lot of sense. It's almost like, let me take a look. Yeah, see, the person, they are tied up, you know, but their hands are free. So they would be able to get out at any moment, but they just kind of think they aren't able to. So this is kind of like your own thoughts are crippling you, basically. I was going to get these a little bit later, but I want to get them already. Do you have some advice for my pile number 1s, or confirmation or anything? Because I feel like you need one at the moment. What message can you give me? Give to my pile number 1s? Whoop. That was a little too much. What message can you give to my pile number ones? It's gonna be a very specific message because this is taking so long. Oh, there we go. On the floor as usual. Okay. So we have Starseed. What lights you up? So what is clear to me right now is that this is a past life connection. I feel like you actually reincarnate a lot together. Because you want to. I don't want to push these apart. There, that's perfect. Yeah. So I feel like you two, you have gone around, okay? It's almost like you always reincarnate together so that you can meet each other over and over and over and over again. And that's like your favorite part of living. Oh, I really love this Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. It's really amazing. Yeah. There's just this feeling of like union that is built on a very sturdy foundation. And let me tell you something, you are actually building your foundation at the moment. You're learning these lessons, you're learning how to be on your own, and all that. This is how you build a solid foundation for a relationship. You heal, you take time for yourself, you learn who you are. This is how it works. Oh, okay. We have the Fool. Okay, so I think how you're gonna meet them is by being brave, basically. I feel like you both have noticed each other a few times. At least you know of each other. It could be like maybe you're in the same school or at work, but you don't necessarily speak to each other. It could be like a larger workplace or something, or some sort of community thing. Because, you know, as you know, like Luke from Gilmore Girls, he really hates all the, because the town of Stars Hollow, it has a lot of events, okay? And Luke is kind of, he hates all of them. He hates all the events and all that jazz, but then when they're doing some stupid things as usual, he usually does something to help anyway. Like one time they were doing this reenactment where the soldiers, or well, these theater people were dressed as soldiers, and they were supposed to stand outside all night in the cold. So he brought them hot chocolate and coffee and anything to keep them warm, even though for the entire show and the episode he has said how stupid it is. And I don't know, there's just this, they have such a soft heart. They have such a soft heart, and it's really beautiful. Oh, we have, you know what, let's take all of these. We have 4 cards. We have the Hierophant. I think you're gonna marry this one. I do think you're gonna marry this one. And I feel like they are very old-fashioned in a way. They might even ask your hand, or it comes to Luke as well, because he was like, no, brides always wear white, you have to wear white, kind of thing. He did say that at one point. So there is that. We also have the Star. So there is a wish, there is something that you have hoped that this person would have, which they do end up having. Some quality which they do end up having. We also have Page of Wands. I feel like also for you, alone time is really important, and they value this. They also kind of, I feel like you have a lot of hobbies that a lot of people would not really care for or understand. And I feel like he kind of lets you do whatever you want. Or she. They just kind of, they may not, let's say it's spirituality. Let's say it's spirituality. They are kind of like, on the fence about it. They necessarily don't believe, or unless this is your wish, this was your wish, that you might meet somebody who was interested in spirituality, then obviously, yeah. But I feel like they are still kind of like, even though they don't believe, they are still interested in like let's say you got a tarot reading and you told them about it. I'm gonna go get a tarot reading, and they may not believe in tarot, but when you come back, they're like, okay, so what did they tell you? What did they tell you? What's gonna happen? And we also have Four of Cups. Yeah, I don't think this Four of Cups is anything bad, really. Like, often, oh, this is a little bit different from the usual Four of Cups. Often there is like 3 cups or 4 cups in front of this person that are empty or fallen, and the person is looking at them like, oh, this is it. Then there's a Ace of Cups is behind them, kind of like this new opportunity or a gift or a blessing that is coming in. But in this case, the Ace of Cups is right in front of this person, and the empty cups are behind her. Oh, this is really interesting. So this person is nothing like you've ever had before. Is that the right word for this situation? I feel like they are nothing like your exes. And this is for the better, by the way. This is really good news. They let you be who you are. They let you do your thing. They just protect you and like to watch you have fun. I feel like they like to look at you a lot. Like, they like to just look at you, do your makeup, and look at you reading. I don't know why, but they just like to look at you. And I think that this is something that they did even before they met you. Like, they just wanted to look at you. Yeah. But you have met before. In another life. You are from the same place, made of the same stardust. And I think it's really amazing that you get to, once again, live your life together. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Okay, so, in this portion then, oh yeah, did we talk about like how you're gonna meet them? A little bit. I said like yeah, I think I have touched that subject. I think that, I think how you're eventually gonna meet is by you going to them and asking for something. I don't know what it is, but I feel like that is gonna happen because of the Fool. That is the feeling that I got from the Fool. Kind of like you taking that leap. That you're gonna basically do the first step. That is what I feel. Could also be a message. You gather up your courage and you send a message. Because I feel like they, even though they are really interested in you, they might not make the first step. Because they are worried. They are worried of your rejection, and yeah. But I feel like it's gonna go great. When you ask them, they're like, oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna marry this one. Like, it's very quick. It's very quick. I don't know, it's just so beautiful. So here we have these kind of cards that give you like actual answers, like no, trust, success, perfect timing, romance, oh no, opportunity. So I'm gonna have you, we're gonna do 3 questions. Preferably a yes or no question or a timing question or anything you want to know, but it has to be a yes or no. So think about your first question right now. What is the answer to my pile number 1's question? Unlikely. Okay. We're gonna do 3 questions, by the way, if I didn't say that. If I didn't say it. So let's do another. What is the, think about your question number 2 right now. You can even ask a, like a, hey, let's do like this. Can you clarify the unlikely card to pile number 1's question? Let's do this for each one. Okay, let's clarify. Ace of Wands. And it was in reverse, by the way. I forgot to mention that. It was in reverse. Unlikely, and Ace of Wands in reverse. Basically what I get is that this is just not part of your journey. It's not for you. It's not something that will set your heart on fire. It will rather suffocate your flame, and you will, you know, cuff or something. Yeah, it's not part of your journey. Sorry, but no. So ask your question number 2. The answer is if you believe. Can you clarify the if you believe answer to pile number 1's question number 2? The Emperor. It really depends on you. It really depends on you. If it's gonna be a yes or no. I'm kind of being told, like, if you don't give up, then yes. But if you give up, then no. It's kind of like that. If you believe, the Emperor. It really depends on your actions. It depends on your actions rather than believing it to happen. There's something that you need to physically do, an action that you need to make, and that is where it all depends on. Okay, so let's have your last question. Think about your last question. What do you want to know about this future partner of yours? What is the answer to pile number 1's 3rd question? It's up to you. Okay, can you clarify the answer to pile number 1's question number 3? I'm starting to get really mixed up with the numbers. It's up to you. What do you mean by that? 10 of Wands. Yeah. It depends on if you take action on it or not. That is what it depends on. Also, with the 10 of Wands, I see that there is some baggage that you're carrying with you unnecessarily. So if this was a timing question, it could be about basically, like, it depends on how fast you can heal. How fast can you drop this baggages that you no longer need to carry around with you. That is what it depends on. We are also going to get a timing because we didn't actually have a timing card. So when is My pile number 1 going to meet this person. Ah, some of you have already met them. You already know who I'm talking about. Some of you, this is a new person or you don't quite know who they are. 4 of Pentacles. Ooh. So that's going to be a more of a while. The Pentacles are a very slow card. They can even indicate years. So 4 years. I'm getting like 4 months to 4 years. Anyway, it's not going to be super fast. I'm sorry. Or it could be that you're like friends first and then you get... because some of you already know this person. You know exactly who I'm talking about. So... it could be that in 4 years you'll be together or your relationship is steady. It could also mean that. Yeah. 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 Do I have any other messages for you? You're gonna be such a good couple though. Like really couple goals. Yeah, definitely. And don't let your first impressions fool you. Don't let it, because this person is really cool. So yeah, this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye! Hello my beautiful pile number 2. So you chose the Red Aventurine. And kesä, luovuus. So this one is the summer card and it says creativity. So what I get with this card is that your person is super creative. I feel like they have a job in some sort of creative things. They could be an engineer or an artist or a content creator, a singer, a dancer. There's something creative about what they're doing. It could even be like product design or something like this. Something super interesting and creative. Let's get another card. So this one is going to tell us about how will they make you feel. How is this person going to make my beautiful pile number 2's feel? Sorry. I keep getting like messages and they kind of mess me up. How will they make you feel? How does it feel to be with them? Golden Atlantean dragon. Helps you remember the wisdom of golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts and talents, reclaim your mastery. Okay, so they are also like pushing this creativity out of you as well. That I was actually feeling that. I know that already. But yeah, I didn't say it. Like they really help you with your thing. I feel like eventually you may even have some sort of project together where your gifts kind of come together. Like let's say one of you was like designing a video game. One of you started to make up the story and the other one started to come up with the characters and how they would look like, for example. Like there's this sort of collaboration happening between you two. I don't know, this reading might be a little bit faster than the others. I don't know, but it feels that way. This energy feels very fast-paced. We have happiness. I do what makes me happy. And this is a kuukkeli. It's a bird. I don't know the name in English, but it's a bird. As you can probably see. But yeah, I feel like in their past they may have been told that whatever they wanted to do was not good enough, or it would never bring them money, or it would never be, you know, anything. And I feel like they chose themselves either way. They had this burning desire to do something. You know, like how there are like hairdressers and barbers who are like really excited about the things that they do. They're like really excited about hair. And then there are people who are singers and they're really excited about that. They really love to sing, and that is what they are made to do. And then there are artists who has this like creativity that is burning in them, and they just need to express that. They are these kind of people. They have this really big burning desire to create, and that is the only thing that is going to make them happy. If they can't create, then they might not even live at all. That is very important for them. Let's get one of these cards as well. I also feel like they might have a certain way of dressing as well. Very creative way of dressing up. I see girls with like cottagecore kind of clothes, and yeah, I'm not seeing that so much for guys, but for girls at least. Yes, I knew there were 2 cards in here. I'm sorry I didn't check. I don't know if you saw that, but no, anyway, doesn't matter. We have Unbound, Releasing Soul Patterns, Contracts, and Past Lives. Okay. And then we have Akasha, Your Guidance is Divinely Guided. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm getting here is that you actually, as pile number 1s, this is you have a soul contract with this person. You've had that for many lifetimes, and you keep meeting each other. You keep wanting to reincarnate together. And this union, it's divinely guided. You can't fuck it up. You can't fuck it up. You're gonna meet them either way. Absolutely. So let's get some tarot. Oh my god, it has been only 6 minutes? Damn. This reading is really fast. Really fast paced. I don't even know why. We have 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so they love to create, and but also kind of like reap the benefits of it, if that makes sense. Kind of like they want to bake a cake and eat it too, in kind of sort of way. If that, no, that doesn't make any sense. Because that's often taken in as cheating, and I didn't mean it that way. Excuse me. I didn't mean it that way. I mean, there are some people who only create just to create. Let's say somebody wanted to create, they did pottery and they only did mugs. And they would never use these mugs. They just put them on a shelf, like, this is what I did, cool. No, these people, this person is gonna create things and then they're gonna use it. They create things for a purpose. Okay, we have Queen of Pentacles. Okay, cool. Hold on. So with the Queen of Pentacles, I see somebody who is very into, I feel like this might be, on the pile number 1, I got a more sense of that this might be a boyfriend, but in this reading I feel like this might be a girlfriend. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. If you're here for a boyfriend reading, that's completely okay, don't worry about it, but that is just what I feel. So I feel like this person might be the kind of person who would like to like live off the land, if that makes sense. Someone who wants to live a very natural life, or very naturally, sustainably. And like they are very easy to make happy. Like basically if you just think of them, that makes them happy. Like they are so easy to please. I feel like they may have some people pleasing tendencies, and then when you please them, it's like, oh my god, what did I ever do to deserve you? all they did was just be themselves though, right? What else can you tell me about this? Oh my god, King of Cups. So they are very in tune with their emotions. They have healed a lot. They have had to heal a lot. I feel like they have had some family issues in the past, and that actually made them grow a lot. And right now they are very emotionally connected to themselves. I'm trying to think of like a person in like a movie or a series, but I just can't find yet. I can't find one yet. So let's see. Let's get some more cards. What can you tell me about this person? I do feel like they might be content creators. They might be sharing this this gift that they have. They might be sharing it with the world by creating content. There's something about clothes, like clothing. Maybe they make clothes, or maybe that's how you connect, by clothing. Like you say, like some of you say, like, hi, you look really good, I really love your clothes. And you're like, okay, yeah, want to marry me? And then we have the Hierophant. Okay, so you're gonna marry this person. You're definitely going to marry this person then. Yep. Funny that he came just as I was saying, like, will you marry me? And it was a joke, and oh my god. Yeah, you're gonna get married. You're gonna get married. You're gonna get married. You're gonna get married. Okay. Give me some more. Give me something more. It's almost like I'm not... Oh, okay. So the reason why I'm not getting a person like I did for a pile number 1, like a character, is because they're unique. There is nobody like them. There is no character that could be described by them. There's just this feeling. Oh, hi Clyde. No, that's the camera. Please, no. Don't. Honey bunny, no. No, no, no. Sorry. She is very interested in the stand. And also, this is her napping place. She likes to nap on the table, so I have gotten her spot. So she's a little mad about that. Okay. Tell me more about this person. Perhaps I could get a couple. What kind of couple are these? I'm just getting, you know, Clyde, don't. That's making a noise. So we have Justice. I feel like they set very strong boundaries. And Clyde, please don't. Don't. Enemba. Oh my god. I'm going to kill my cat. Excuse me. Clyde, please don't. You have to get out. Out, 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 out. You're not welcome here because you make sound. Sorry. You're not welcome. Okay. I just get like a... Oh, okay. So now I got a couple. I got Claire and James Fraser, but in the later seasons when they have their house and they have this little community and they're living off the land and everything is fine. Like a lot of times in Outlander things are not fine. So these are the moments when things are actually okay. Like they have their house, they're living off their land, they have their own land, they're inviting people to move in, and it's great. They're like having this little community. That is what I feel. That is the couple that I feel. Couple energy, because I couldn't get like individual energy. Yeah. Let's get one last card. Oh, we have two. Okay. We have Strength. And then we have 8 of Wands. So I feel like this relationship is going to progress really quickly. Really quickly. I feel like you just click. You just really click. And maybe other people might be a little bit worried about the speed. What does it matter? What does it matter to them? So I actually feel like you're gonna meet by... you could stumble upon some of their content, or maybe if you are a content creator, they might stumble upon your content and hit you with a DM or something. But I feel like there's just this, you have the same type of hobby that connects you, and then you start talking, you're like, oh my god, are we the same person? And then you fall in love really quickly. Like everything just fits together like two puzzle pieces. Yeah, that's what it feels like. This energy is very simple. There is nothing complicated about this energy. Nothing is hidden. Everything is very straightforward and fast. Okay. Alright then, there's Clyde again. Okay, well at least she's not making noise anymore. So, in this part of the video, honey, you can't come up on the table. Sieltä voi tulla nyt. Äitin pitää kuvata video. Don't do that. Okay, thank you. So, here we have these type of cards that say success, ask help from others, perfect timing, romance, opportunity, not the right time, in the near future, these type of answers, and yes or no. These are basically answers for yes and no questions. Clyde, I am going to kill you. I won't. But you would make really nice pair of mittens, okay? So keep that in mind. So, you are going to ask, you have 3 questions to ask, and I'm going to pull answers from this deck, and I'm also going to clarify them. So think about your first question. What do you want to know about this person or this relationship? Perhaps a timing or something, or anything. It has to be a yes or no question, or a simple answer question. So what is the answer to pile number 1's first question? We have 3. Okay. We have 3. We have opportunity. You're ready. Ask your angels. These are the answers for your first question. I'm going to clarify these cards. Can you clarify the answers for the Empress? Okay. You're ready. And I also love that the Empress in these cards is pregnant. It's almost like there's something bursting out of you. I also feel like some sort of, this may not have been a question about the relationship at all. This could be about you. Like, should I start doing something? Should I create something? And the answer is yes. You're ready. You should do it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So either way, the answer is yeah, you should do it. Go ahead and do it. So think about your next question. What do you need to know? What is the answer to pile number 2's second question? On the floor. Okay. It says... forgiveness. So this could mean that you need to forgive someone or something before you can have this thing that you ask or an answer. 9 of Swords. Yeah, you've been hurt before. You have been hurt very dearly or badly before, and the only way you can move forward so that you can have this beautiful relationship that is promised to you is by forgiving. And I know this is hard. I've been hurt so badly by someone close to me, and I had to forgive them. I only very recently forgave them. They don't know about this. I forgave them on my own time and alone, so they don't actually know about this. But I just realized that, you know, like, basically hating them took so much energy from me. And I would waste hours in my day thinking of different scenarios in my head where they would come at me with something and I would have all these comebacks, I would say, so that they would be burnt to dust, ashes, by my clever words. I just realized it's too much, and I'm done with that. I just want peace. I just want peace. I trust myself enough to know that if a situation like that ever came up, in the moment I could think of those clever words to say if it was ever needed. And I doubt they will be, but in case they are, I trust myself enough to know what to do. And for you, this means moving forward. You need to move forward in order to get what you were asking for. And how you can move forward is by forgiving. Write a letter to them and burn it. Pour everything out on that letter and burn it. And then blow the ashes in the wind. I got already... Can you think of your third question now, please? Because I already got your cards. That was really fast. So think about your third question. Ready? We have a year from now, in the near future. You might also find that some of these questions went a little bit like, this is where I actually asked for a timing, but the timing came here and so on. It's fine. That's okay. These could be answers to all of your questions. I forgot to mention that to pile number 1, but they can deal. But yeah, let's clarify, but I don't think there's anything to clarify, but for fun. So can you clarify the answer to pile number 2's third question? Okay. My goodness. There we go. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Yes, this is about your relationship. And 7 of Swords. Yeah. This is about how soon your relationship will come together or how soon you will meet. Or overall, when will things get better? That may have been another question you may have had. When will things get better? And in the near future, a year from now. So those were all the question cards there. I'm gonna think if I have any more messages for you. No, I think I did cover everything. If you were thinking of something, I don't know if you can hear the buzzing when I get a message. Also, I think the message that I got might be... Anyway, what I was about to say was, if you hear like a buzzing or a clang or a bing or a cling in my videos, you may take those as confirmation. So whatever you were thinking at that moment, think of it as, okay, true, because it was confirmed by the cling or a clang or the buzz. So I don't know why, but I'm being told to say this might be just for one of you. That the message I got was, how about next weekend? I don't know why that would be relevant, but that is the message that I got, that for one of you that might be relevant. Maybe that could be a sign for you that this is the person if they ask you at some point, how about next weekend? So yeah, that might be relevant. But yeah, I don't think I have any more to add. I think you're gonna have a beautiful relationship, and I think you're gonna live... I just get like Petrix Potter type of vibes here. Living... I keep going into like English countryside, or countryside overall, and living off the land, and having a garden, and growing your vegetables, and then creating things. Creating so many things. You two are gonna create so much. So yeah, this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye! Hello my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose the Kiwi Jasper. And Spring. Freedom. So with the Freedom card, I see that this person is someone who needed to find courage to be themselves, to dress the way they wanted to dress and be the way they wanted to be. They really needed to find courage to do that. I feel like they weren't really supported, so they did it on their own. And I feel like they encourage you to do the same. Let's get some more cards. There's just this lightness of being. This, I can do anything I want to do, and I can do anything because I can do anything. I want to experience life. I want to experience everything there is to experience. We have Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon. Brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. So this is a soulmate. Funny how funny how all of you had soulmates here. Like the next person you're gonna meet is your soulmate. And you are no different. There's some like a dust ball stuck there. My cats are around, by the way. They have been a little bit annoying. I think they want to play, but I really want to finish this first. So they might be annoying a little bit. Ooh. So you got, I don't know what these are called, but a lizard, a nude, a lizard. Regenerating, rebirth, no, regenerating, I think. I have the ability to regenerate. Yeah. Funny how all of these cards talk about freedom and becoming someone new. I also see that they feel like they may have made some mistakes in the past and now they want to become someone new. Like they have learned from their mistakes. Don't do that. Don't even try it. I have candles up here. The last time you were on the table with candles, and they were out by the way, you had your belly full of candle wax and then mommy had to shave your belly. Do you remember that? No, that wasn't nice. So please don't do that. They're like children. The problem is though that they don't understand speech, so that's unfortunate. I don't remember what I was about to say, but okay. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so about that mistake. I feel like they may feel that they have done a mistake in the past and they want to become someone who wouldn't have done that. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Devotion. I feel like they are so devoted to you. I feel like they love that you accept them as they are, as who they are, and they just really love that about you. Because not a lot of people have. And that is really important. That is the most important thing to them, that you accept them as they are. Let's get some tarot. Tell me about this person and how are they going to meet them? I'm gonna... Yeah, okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Star. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So there's a wish. Okay, so first, you are a wish come true for them, but so are they for you. So are they for you. And with the Four of Pentacles, I see that you are so kind of, in a good way, clinging onto each other, like really close. Like, there is a song in Finland, a Finnish song. Clyde, stop doing that, please. Take a nap. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting pissed. There is a song in Finland. It's about this couple who just want to be left alone. And in the chorus they sing how they just want to be left inside in this rusting car, ride on the road and just be buried under the snow so that they can finally be together in peace. So that is a song that came to my head. An Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you somehow heal each other. Like your existence heals both of you. Like you make each other's lives so much better. You're so happy together, or you will be so happy together. We have the Devil in reverse. So this is unlike any other relationship you've had before. This is a very healthy relationship, even though I said a little bit clingy, but it's in a healthy way. Like you just want to be together. And you're soulmates. You're kind of like a package deal all of a sudden. you just belong together. And you don't really want to be apart. It's almost like everybody needs alone time, but you can be alone with a person, if you know what I mean. There was actually a question. There was actually, I think it was a TikTok that I saw this from, but it said, you know you're an introvert or an extrovert when, if, like, this is how you know. If someone tells you, being alone, being with you feels like being alone, does that make you feel sad or flattered? And if you are an introvert, you would be flattered, and if you're an extrovert, that would make you feel sad. So that would be the highest honor for me if someone told me that being with me was like being alone. Because you can be with someone and still like do your own things, not even speak to each other, not even hang out together, but just spending time together apart in the same room, if that makes any sense. I don't know, maybe it's an introvert thing, but it's really, really nice when you're able to do that with someone. Oh my god! You have the Two of Cups, totally a soulmate connection. Cool, love that for you. Then we have the Temperance in reverse. So I want to clarify the Temperance in reverse. I'm wondering if it's even supposed to be in reverse. Oh, it's not. Because when I asked that, I just heard no, no, no. And then I was like, so should I turn it? Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, okay. Because it makes a lot of sense, a lot more sense this way. There's just this harmony. There's this beautiful harmony. You just go so well together. It's kind of like you're becoming one person. This is a very similar energy to pile number 2, but I wonder what's different though. Maybe it's just a vibe. The pile number 2, they were really fascinated. Well, no. Well, yes, they were just really excited about something. They had this creativity thing. But for you two, it's more like a freedom thing. Oh! Are your guys things that you want to travel? Because I see that now here too. Traveling. That might be the difference between you and pile 2. Because pile 2s, they wanted to make roots. They wanted to build a home and live off the land. And I feel like you have the same kind of dynamic in your relationship, but you don't have that same wish. You don't have, that is not your future that you're looking for. For you guys just want to be free, and I feel like maybe it's because you don't actually want roots like that. Perhaps you would be more happy traveling around the world. Let's get one more card. How are they going to meet? The Moon. Okay, so I feel like you intuitively know when you meet this person. But there is no actual... there is nothing that indicates meeting for me. Except that some of you are really old friends. Like really old friends. Sorry about that. I had a wild New Year. I was in bed by 10 p.m. So super wild. Oh, by the way, it's 1st of January, in case you were wondering. Yeah. The moon. How are you gonna meet the moon? Could you be meeting at like nighttime? Because that is an option. Are you meeting in the nighttime? Some of you might be meeting this person in a bar or a club or something, like while going out. That's another option. Some of you, this is an old friend. Some of you, this is a friend of a friend. For some of you, you're just strangers, but you meet somewhere at nighttime. Yeah, okay. Do I see anything else other than you are definitely... I want to get one of these. More. One more of these. What can you tell me about this relationship or this person? Okay, the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? And oh, but it was reversed. I have a hard time remembering which ones were reversed because I always turn them the right way up because I need to read them. Yeah, it's almost like you are so solid. The crumbling in reverse would be like, even though things crumble, you would still stick together, you know? Okay, that was a really bad sentence, but kind of like, oh my god, I now finally have your pile couple. Oh my god, that was the most beautiful one actually. Have you seen His Dark Materials? His Dark Materials, and it's the second season. It's basically the Golden Compass, you know, the book or the movie that was in the early 2000s. It's basically that, but it's made into a series. And it's in the second season, because this, you know, I haven't read the book, but I assume it's similar to the TV show. So in the TV show, the main character's dad, the main character is this young child who has this golden compass that only she is able to read. And she is trying to take that compass to her father, who is a scientist and is in the Lapland studying something. Basically studying how to open a portal. And in this world, they all have these demons that are animals, these animal companions that are part of their soul. And they figure out that you can open this portal by separating a young child from their demon. And it's really painful and really terrible and something that should never be done. And they did it, and that is how the main character is then able to travel to another realm where she meets a boy. And they have basically oh, I just moved the cards out of the frame. How stupid of me. Anyway, it's their relationship that I'm thinking of, but I don't want to say too much about it. I'm gonna see if I can find a video, because I feel like they were friends. First they were kind of like, I don't know if I like you or not, but then they decide to go ahead and travel together because they needed to get something done. They had a mission or a quest or something. And it's only very late, a lot later, when they fall in love. And it's so beautiful. And I still think about that ending. Oh, I am crying over a TV show. Oh, it was so beautiful. Oh, it was heartbreaking, but it was beautiful. Anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can find a clip or something about this couple, this very young couple. And you know, all they wanted was to be free, you know? Like, all they wanted was to, like, they had to travel to, you know, underworld, to hell, to release these people who have passed away, who were stuck in the underworld. They couldn't move forward at all, so they went to help and stuff like that. And yeah, I still think about the ending. It's my Roman Empire, I guess. Oh, but yeah, okay. So now it's time. I'm so sorry because I can't explain the dynamic between the boy and the girl better, but it's just, I can't. I simply can't. It's really beautiful. It's so pure. But in that show, it's very brief, unfortunately. And I'm starting to cry again. They don't die, they just can't be together. Anyway. This is the part in the reading where... But, you know, like, you though, you have the Two of Cups, you're gonna be together, you're gonna stay together. It's fine. It's just, that is the couple that I'm thinking of. I had a couple from TVs and movies for other parts as well, so this was yours. So I'm gonna try and find a clip which could probably explain it a little bit better. So yeah, pile number 3. I'm going to use these cards, which have these very straightforward answers. We have communicate clearly, in the near future, a year from now, forgiveness, opportunity, you're ready, ask your angels, yes, take action. Okay, so what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna think 3 questions. Remember that these cards may be, I'm gonna pull like 1 card at a time, and then I'm gonna clarify that. But if you have like, I asked a timing question at question number 3, or question number 1, but the timing question came out at card number 3. That may happen, that is completely normal, so don't worry about that. They might get a little bit, not twisted, but you know, the other way around. Anyway, let's try this. So think of your first question right now. I'm gonna get your answer. What is the answer to pile number 3's first question? We have not the right time. Okay. Can you clarify the answer, please? 9 of Wands. Not the right time. And it was reversed. The 9 of Wands in this deck is about like having one's back, like the lion in the picture. He's kind of like keeping watch. So what I'm getting from this, that it's not the right time for you to be looking for this person. That's what I'm getting. It's not the right time to be looking for this person. So if you're thinking like, okay, so if I'm gonna meet them at a bar, then I should get going. No, it's not the right time. So pile number 2, what is your question number? No, pile, oh my goodness, I'm getting really mixed up with the numbers. So group number 3, what is your question number 2? We have 2 answers. Oh my god, these are the same ones that pile number 2 got. And they both got 2 of these at the same time. Both of these. In the near future and a year from now. So this may have been a timing question. Let's clarify it for fun. Can you clarify the answer number 2? 3 of Cups. Okay, so you will get together in in the near future, a year from now. Oh, actually, I'm gonna clarify the second card as well. So it looks like in the near future you would be going out with friends, and that's when you may see them. But it could be that it's a year from now when you actually, let's see. Right. So it's actually a year from now before you actually get together. That's what I see for you. And then if you would think of your third question. Ask help from others. So it could be that you meet this person through friends. Yeah. Okay, yeah. You're gonna meet this person through friends. And it could be that you may have tried that before and it didn't end up really well. But I think it's gonna end up really okay this time. But yeah, I think these were all the messages I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye!